Hi, I'm Julie. I live in North Buckinghamshire, about 15 miles from Milton Keynes, and my context is a particular group of marginalised people rather than a geographical location. I've been called to work with people with former sexual offences. I had been aware of my call to ministry for around 25 years, but God seemed to keep saying wait. Around 4 years ago, I started to explore that ministry in more detail, and I found myself very clearly directed towards this particular group of people. My previous career as a specialist teacher did not provide me with necessary skills and experience I felt I needed to minister to this particular group of people. So I set about finding some training. The independent evangelical church to which I belonged at the time did not have women in leadership. So I turned for advice to the Church of England, and the local vicar suggested that I have a look at pioneer ministry at CMS. On visiting, I immediately felt that this was the right place for me and decided to apply, but I didn't have the funds to pay for the course. So one evening I decided to put in an application in faith, and within an hour received randomly the funds that I needed to pay for the course. This seemed like a confirmation. The last 4 years have been a journey of self-discovery, academic exploration, changes in my thinking, and wonderful fellowship and support. The flexibility of the course has meant that I've been able to fit it around my role as a carer for my elderly parents. Even though I already had a master's in another field, I found the challenge of academic writing quite a steep learning curve, especially after several years out of academia, but I received the support and help that I needed to improve. The modules have fed into my exploration of my context and have informed my journey of learning about what I can offer to this particular group of people. Others have strengthened me in the knowledge of God's mission and the strength and guidance offered by the Holy Spirit. I've found God opening some doors and closing others, often through people I met at CMS. Working alongside others who think in the same way is a joy. Never having to explain why we do what we do is so refreshing. And we've supported each other practically and prayerfully through many difficult times. So what about the future? I'm in the process of developing a stepped therapeutic rehabilitation community for men with former sexual offences to enable them to move from long-term prison sentence back into safe and useful community life. At the moment, there's a lot of bureaucracy involved, but we have a vision of a place of safety where the least loved know that they are important, have the possibility of healing from past wounds and shame, where they can experience the love of God for them personally and find a place to belong. It's a tough call, and it may well take a long time, but with God at the helm, we will get there. I hope to maintain contact with my CMS cohort and to access support through the Starfish Network.